Hey, it is. I don't even know. It is Alicia o'clock now. The last person that texted me. It is 12:48. Yeah, 12:48 in the morning. 12:48 a.m. Wednesday, January 29th, 2014. And I thought I'd do another video for y'all because, well, I haven't been able to sleep well recently, anyways. So I thought I'd just do something. Something I wanted to do for a little bit anyways. I just haven't got to. Yes, I'm wearing videos because I am lazy and haven't had school for the last week so far because of weather. Yeah, I thought I'd take you guys through this book because, it's something Mom loves and I just haven't gone through with you guys before. So yeah, this is my school days. This is all school related stuff. I'm not sure if that'll play right in the video, but yeah. Let's see. Preschool. That is me in preschool. That's all my stats, I guess you could say. Pause the video to look at them and that stuff. But yeah, we'll get into some of this stuff. So I was told that I had to pass a test to be allowed into my preschool. Like, that's crazy to me. It's preschool. Okay. Oh, crap, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, yeah, that's all of it for preschool. Put the book over here for right now. This is when my class went to Kmart, Giant Eagle, the Eagle's Nest. I still know, I still remember a lot of people in that photo. They still go to the same school system that I did at that time. But yeah, my teacher, I took 2 years of preschool, so this is where that was all from. But yeah, this is my teacher, Mrs. Kemp. She wrote the family a letter-ish. All she did was sign my name, and the rest was pre-printed. And it was really nice. So here's the cool thing. This was addressed to me from the Cooperative Preschool of Howland Community Church. And inside was this letter. All fancy and schmancy. Dear parents, we are pleased to inform you that your child, Brandon, has been accepted into the 3-year-old morning class. You will receive notice of our new parents meeting and parents workshop, which will be held in September just before school starts. Your child's medical statement needs to be handled in the workshop. In accordance with state law, the medical exam needs to be done in the current year and will need to be updated on its anniversary date. If you have any further questions, please feel free to call me at 856-7218. Those 3 jokes we lived here. Sincerely, Nancy Hoy, Director. I had to pass a test or something like that where they accepted me into preschool. That is weird to me. But yeah. This whole video is just going to be devoted to this book because it explains a lot more than I ever could remember at one point in time anyways. Okay. Cooperative Preschool of Howland Community Church Progress Report. My birthday is November 1st, 1995. This conference date was 2001, which was during 9/11, so I was in preschool. Now this is 16th. Yeah. I was in first grade or kindergarten when the Twin Towers fell. Yeah. I was like 3 years old. It was crazy. 3 or 4, I don't remember. But yeah. A child's name is Brandon Christner. Your birthday, my birthday. My teacher was Miss Kemp. I was in class 4S. A plus is a satisfactory, a minus needs improvement, and a star is showing improvement. So I got all pluses on it, and that's insane to me. So So I got satisfactory and participates in group activities. Brandon participates in all activities, usually share and take turn. He plays well with and next to others, cares for and cleans up materials. He is helpful at cleanup time. Which is why I learned that one. Clean up, everybody, everywhere. Clean up, everybody. Do your share. I went to ring this little bell, and I was so happy when I got to do it. He participates in all directed activities and it's participate in direct activities. In my physical growth, he has coordinated for large motor skills. We are working on hopping. What was that? Sheeping? I don't even know. That's weird. Cursive. And galloping in creative movement. Has coordinated for smooth motor skills. Brandon is doing very well in succession gluing? Oh, wow. Scissors, gluing, and printing. Puts on clothing without help. Good job. I didn't bring any clothes to change, so that's a weird thing for me to think about. My eyes are all big. I don't know why I squint my eyes a lot, especially on videos and stuff. I just do. So, emotional development. Practices self-control. He has good self-control. And again, yeah, this is all that. And like it says, a plus is satisfactory, and they're all freaking pluses. Adjust to new situations. All it says is yes. Like, look at that. I'm not sure if she just didn't know what else to say. Most of the time, okay, show self-confidence. Most of the time, he wants. I don't know. He wants reassurance when working on projects. He volunteers a lot at circle time. I am not a very confident person when it comes to a lot of things. Respects and accepts authority, always. Yes, that is true. Is developing interest in stories, poems, songs, and Brandon enjoys music and stories. Speaks distinctly. He is easy to understand well. Beginning to recognize colors, shapes, numbers, and listens to and follows some directions. There's nothing written there, but they're all good, so whatever. Works individually. Yes, he sometimes needs to be encouraged to complete a task within a timed limit. That I can understand. I am very well known for doing things at my own pace. Achieves according to age level. Brandon is doing very well. Teacher comments. Brandon is a thoughtful, sensitive, and well-behaved boy. I am very glad that I got to know Brandon this year. He is an asset to our class. It's weird things to say about a preschooler. Let's see. Miss Evans, I'll be your preschool teacher this year. Having so much fun learning. My brother also had Miss Evans. Mom did not like her. I should probably show you that since this is what it's about. This is all. Well, my name is handwritten. Everything else was photocopied, and back then that's a big deal, especially for a colored photocopy. Jesus, lady. Yeah. I got accepted again the second year. Let's see. Happy birthday, and back then we want to wish you a very happy 4th birthday. We have really enjoyed having you in our class. You always make us laugh, and we love to hear all of your stories. Have a great day, Miss Evans and your preschool friends. I don't even remember any stories I would have back then. But yeah. Garfield, and back then, in those days, we would put your age in pennies. Because people were broke, and that's a whole lot cooler. So when I got that when I turned 5, which I had Miss Kemp. Happy birthday, Brandon. Best wishes from your friends at Howland Community Church Preschool. Love, Mrs. Kemp. 5 pennies from the year 2000. That's crazy. It's gonna be worth something someday. And that was the picture. It was the lizard. It's actually a Gila monster, which I don't know why for the longest time I was like, Gila monster. Yeah, I just understood it. It was cool. In Miss Evans' class. Let's see. My progress is satisfactory. Conference date was 3/9/2000. This is my first year. The other one was my second year. I am courteous and inconsiderate. And considerate. It says usually. I don't know. I can't read. Their cursive is so weird. I mean, I have nobody to speak on handwriting, but still. Physical development. I dress myself. Obviously, I need to improve, and it doesn't say anything. My progress is satisfactory. I respect and accept authority. Improving. Wow. I understand why my mom didn't like Miss Evans. Practice self-control usually. I know how to share and take turns, doing very well. I listen while others are speaking, improving, screw you. Participate in group activities, good job. I work well and play with others, good job. I listen to and follow directions, need to improve. Thomas Brandon is doing very well at preschool. He is showing improvement in his social development. Take part and play with small toys. Take part and play with large toys, great job. Mental development, I contribute ideas to work and play. I begin to incomplete work. I work independently. I achieve according to my age level. Oh. And my class photos. So this is Miss Evans and this is Miss Kemp. I'll try to point some people out in these photos because not everybody in it is. Do I still know? 1999. Yeah, last century. So that's me. That's McKenna. Oh Jesus, that's Jacob. That's Dante. Or no, it's Nicholas. Yeah, there's just I don't even remember most of their names. Oh, Jesus, these are people I've known my entire life, and I don't talk to them anymore, really, because I moved away a long time ago. This is the so I don't lose my stuff. This is the class from 2000. So yeah, there's a big change actually. I grew up a lot. I was very confused because when I was little, I was 4 years old. I taught myself how to read like instantly one day. Just not snap, but it clicked with me. I should say snap sounds like I lost myself. But yeah, it just sort of clicked with me one day. So yeah, Jesus, this is already 12 minutes long. Yeah, that's kindergarten. That's preschool. Feed this stuff back into house. And I reorganized my room a lot, so this is my back wall now. That's my forward wall. My bed is switched around, but you guys wouldn't know that anyways. Kindergarten, 2001-2002. I was in Korean elementary schools in Fowler, Ohio. And gosh me, or oh Barbara. It's gonna be a long one, guys. I'm sorry. Oy vey. Yeah. In the early years, I had lots and lots and lots of these photos. Oh, I didn't even know we still had that. Jesus. Oh, I spelled my name wrong. That's why I didn't know it. Grr. It's coming part 2. So yeah, gonna again put the book off to the side. So yeah, this is my first year playing baseball. I was shortstop. I was shortstop? I was shortstop. I thought I played third base. I was 6. I weighed 47 pounds and I was 3'8". I played for the Dodgers on the Vienna Pee Wee League. My head coach was Lynn Samples, and my favorite team was Cleveland Indians. And that was me. To the parents of Brandon Michael Christner, 1034 Youngstown Kingsville Road, Vienna, Ohio, 44473. 44473. Boy, this is a lot of stuff. Okay. Matthews Local School District, Brandon Mistanar. Principal Dominic, Mr. Master. Okay, his name was Dominic Master Bistro. Every morning we'd go, Mr. Master Bistro. So yeah. Explanations of marks. S is satisfactory, I is improvement, and I means improvement, U is unsatisfactory. Promoted. Readiness skill level indicates student ready for grade 1. I was ready for grade 1. That's part 1. October update. I don't understand this one. I mean, there's nothing on it. I guess I didn't get. I don't know. This doesn't make any sense to me. It's kind of blank. So, whatever. Report cards. These got worse as the years progressed. This is a big piece of paper, by the way. Like, Jesus. It's bigger than the friggin' book. That's all it was. So, for my reading readiness, recognize his own name. Perfect. Recognizes letters introduced, perfect. Understands math terms, perfect. Recognizes sounds of letters, perfect. Prints name correctly, first name perfect, last name perfect. Numerals, my threes apparently were off. Arranges events in order, sequencing, perfect. Identifies basic words, perfect. Handles clothing, personal belongings independently, perfect. Zip button, snap tie shoes, color within lines, perfect. Can cut on lines, perfect. Can sound blend simple phonetic phonemic words. I don't even know what they were trying to say there. Perfect. Corresponding can count to 100. Perfect. Recognizes shapes, perfect. Recognizes 8 basic colors, perfect. Physical development, all good. Hops, runs, bounds, skips, jumps, gallops. Participating in group activities, perfect. Shares with taking turns, perfect. Works without disturbing others. I talk, apparently. Go figure. Cooperative, a little bit off. Display self-control. Improve. What was it? There's a grading scale here. Came with it. So I is improving, and I needs improvement. I need improvement on my working without disturbing others. I have improvement on self-control. Listens attentively to directions and stories. I need improvement. Follows directions was almost perfect. And completes work on a timely manner was perfect. So yeah, this was second semester of kindergarten. Put that all back in this letter. Now see, something we did back then that I don't even think you'll do anymore was it's very archaic to nowadays, even nowadays, but we used to get this big FL thing we would be given. Then we get a letter home or something, and this was where our report card came in. So yeah, that was cool. Happy birthday, Brandon. Miss Stanton. Let's see. My BMI chart. I hit. That was 6. Stature is 48. My weight is 48. Almost 58. It's perfect. I guess. I mean, there's nothing really. Honor award. Thank you for participating in the St. Jude's Research Hospital Mathathon. I don't even know what that is. Matthews Pumpkin Contest, which is really a big thing in Matthews, which is really weird to me, but it's always been a big thing. NEA's Read Across America Certificate of Participation. Cool. First semester's report card. Your child's skills acquisition indicate potential for success in kindergarten. Your child should enter kindergarten in the fall. Basically, they're telling me I'm ready for kindergarten. Let's see. Recognizes shapes. I didn't know what a triangle was. Works without disturbing others and listens to telling you directions. Not talking, not paying attention. Yee. This lady, I don't even remember her. But yeah, this is where I met Nick Bonzer and Sarah Bonzer, the twins, right there where my finger is. And I knew them for a very long time. We were really close friends for a long time. And then more stuff that doesn't matter. First semester, everything was perfect except for first points. Prince name correctly. I didn't have my first name perfect yet. Prince numerals correctly. I didn't have them perfect yet. I can count to 60 plus. Brandon's progressing nicely. I enjoy having him in class. That changed real quick, didn't it? Lady. And I was only absent for 0.5 days, so that means I was called out of class halfway through a day. And as bad as this is to say, somebody probably died. By the way, some people call it pre-K, some people call it preschool. I call it preschool because pre-K just, it never made sense to me. We always called it preschool. Yeah, this is me long. It's already 20 minutes. That's gonna be an hour long. I'm sorry. Let's see. Okay, first grade time. Yeah, it's boring. That was me in first grade, all the stats and stuff. By the way, there's a section where I'm supposed to sign my own name every year, and I did not do that in first grade, so mother was not pleased because she didn't realize it until way later on, and it was already too late. I can't exactly go back and sign my first grade with second grade because I learned different skills. My handwriting had changed. Yeah, let's get all this stuff out of here. Everything? Okay. Book down. 2003, Brandon Christner, Dodgers. My number was 21. I was 3'11", weighed 56 pounds. I was 7. I was third base, Dodgers. Vian Athletic Club was our league, and coach was my dad, Drew Christner. Curry's Proud Board. The following Curry students were selected for their teaching by their teacher for the Curry Proud Board. First grade, Brandon Christner. I was on Curry's Proud Board. This was my class in first grade. The kid named Reed, but for the most part, I lost a lot of my friends. They weren't in the class with me anymore. At least not the ones from last year. I think Dominic was in that class. So yeah, report card. Came in these. Had all these cool little colors, which this has always been a terrifying thing to me, because I do not pay attention in class to what I am getting. Good, bad, or otherwise. Yeah, no, good, bad, or otherwise. Let's see. Everything was S's, or S plus, or O's. I missed 7 days. 1 first, 3 third quarters. That's the green one. Or that's the yellow one, then you look to the green one. Oral reading, read smoothly and with appropriate expression. My face doesn't look right when I was reading. Work is neat, pays attention. Both were bad. Writes neatly in daily work. I still don't. Mastering of basic addition and subtraction facts to 10. Didn't do that well either. So we'll just put all this away now. That was Mrs. Rosicki. She's the first person to give me an F ever. And it was in first grade. It's terrible. Let's see. This is my Ohio individual performance profile. I was below standard in content, language, and conventions in writing, and I was at standard in organization. Everything else was amazing. My reading, constructing meaning, extending meaning, and I don't know, same thing 4 times. I got them all above standards. Patterns and problem solving were at standard. Number relations and geometry were above. Measurements and estimations were above. Data analysis was on. Let's see. My writing met standards, and my reading mathematics advanced proficiency standards. Who'd have thunk it? Let's see. School district, Matthews Local Schools. Those are results of Ohio off-grade proficiency test, which are first or second grade, blah blah blah. Basically, this was in the same letter. So fold this all up and put it back in its fancy letter. Let's see, Mrs. Rosicki. My mother had Mrs. Rosicki. Oh no, not my mother. My uncle had Mrs. Rosicki. Like, that's crazy. But yeah. For being kind to others during the Be Kind Week at Curry. Mrs. Rosicki. Right to Read Week at Curry. AA's Across America again. The pumpkin contest again. Curry, I don't understand what it is with their pumpkins, but every single year, like, it's amazing pumpkins inside of the Matthews High School. It's just always been that way, and I am flabbergasted about it. So yeah, that was first grade, and it's already 25 minutes long. I'm gonna keep commenting on the time. It's 24:38, but it's because, you know, I've been telling everybody that finds these. Yeah, a few of them are pretty long, and this one's gonna be like an hour, so I'm so sorry. Second grade. this was a really weird grade for me. I have almost the most awards and crap just in here. And I have done some weird things, so I'm going to put it down in second grade that I cannot understand or explain myself. So, read across America again. Got it again. I don't know. It was a Curry thing, I guess. They spelled my name wrong, but I got outstanding achievements in throwing. From Pee Wee, and batting. Pee Wee, and they're both spelled wrong. Oh, Miss Ryan sent me a little postcard saying she'd be there. This was the only year I played football. I was 8. I was 4'2". I weighed 60 pounds. I was with the Matthews Little Mustangs. My coach was Bob Halvick. I didn't want to do this at all for first. Like, it was just Nathan, and then I just joined. I was number 26, and my favorite pro team was the Broncos, and it still is, even though I don't watch football. I participated in YMCA. Funny story about that one, and I know this is going to extend the time just more. It's already 26 minutes and 10 seconds. Sorry about that. I also pop my knuckles a lot, and I didn't explain that. But yeah, so we went to this thing, and I ran into my old friend Jacob there, and I was like, oh my god, because I was going to Garfield at... No, I wasn't going to Garfield, but Jacob wasn't in the same class as me, whatever, so it was cool. By the way, this is all about amazing, and this is my lucky hoodie. It's all torn up on every angle. But yeah, I went to throw, and I knew I could throw farther than anybody else. I went, and I held onto it and went straight in the ground. I got 0 points. It's terrible. Probably been the first day of November. Happy birthday, November 1st. And then everybody signed the back. Clifford, Natalie, Heidi, Dominic and Nick, Sarah Bonzer, Jake, Kelly, Dominic, Caitlin, Quentin, Hannah, Joe, Abigail, Mrs. Ryan, Cara. I remember all these people after I'm reading it. Like, yeah. Michelle Christner. Back when moms and dad were together. My mom and dad. Only one card in here, and that confuses me. So we'll just open this thing up. Let's see. Everything was good. Right. I don't want to bore you anymore with those little ones. But yeah, again, these things. They went out of style pretty quick even when I was young, but I hope if my kid's listening, I hope you got these things, because it was I'm gonna make you live in the past a lot, because there's a lot of things you missed back then. But yeah, Pinewood Derby at 4th place. This throwing, 1st place. Batting, 2nd place. YMCA Children's Olympics. I was number 702. Just got a ribbon for going. You know, woohoo! I showed up. Participation award. Dominic and Nick were my same class. Like, that was amazing. Those two were unbelievably close to me. No matter how far away I am, and no matter how little we talk. Yeah, this is all of us. I think this is the last time I got to be together with all of them. Maybe 3rd grade too. But yeah, it was fun and scary. Let's see. I had my hydrocele done in 2nd grade. Just look at what a hydrocelectomy is and why you need a hydrocele. And this, the parents of Brandon Christner, Brandon Michael, 4513 Crew Hood Road, Girard, Ohio 44420. This is the second weirdest thing that happened to me that year. So I'm not even sure what mine are. I think this is just to see if I can find my actual test. My vocabulary, my reading comprehension, and my reading total were all high. My word analysis was low, my listening was low, my spelling was low, my language total was above average. My math total was below, but my math problems was above. Concepts were low, computation was low. My core total was high. My social studies was a 98, 99 was all the higher that it went. My science was an 81, my source information was 85, my composite was an 82. Yeah. Everything, for the most part, was in the high. So yeah, that's that. I know this is really boring, but yeah. During the month of March, your child, Brandon Christmas, took the Standardized Achievement and Ability Test. According to Ohio law, these types of tests are administered at certain grade levels each year. All students participate in the test, proceeding to the screen for blah 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 blah, seeing if I was gifted. Your child's scores indicated need for additional testing in the following areas: creative thinking. Thanks. Your child's test results meet the Ohio State's criteria of being gifted. Your child is identified as gifted in a specific area, social studies. So because I was gifted in social studies, I got an almost perfect score, which I didn't realize until making this video, which is already half an hour long. Jeez, this is going to be long. I took an extra Spanish class on Saturdays. Yeah, that's right. Your granddad was so smart. He had to take extra classes, which is not his style, as you can already tell. And he stopped going to them because nobody wanted to drive somewhere on a Saturday morning to drop Brandon off to go to these things, and Brandon did not want to go to them anyways. Yeah, second grade was weird for me. You know, I was in the hospital and a lot of crap happened, and yeah, it's weird to think that your second grade had all these problems. Seventh grade I can understand a little more. You know, you're in the middle school, and yeah, just third grade. There's a lot of crap in here. So give me a minute. Oh, Jesus, I thought I had it all. I moved to Garfield that year, so I stopped going to Curry schools that year, and it was terrible. Drink out of my Air Force cup because I am the Air Force's little girl, female dog. So, this certifies that Brandon Christner is a member of the Boy Scouts of America Pack 4091, Fowler, Ohio. I was the only Bear Scout for a while, for a long time actually, for the entire first year. I was in the 2-point I was in the newspaper again. Outstanding Achievement, Outstanding Attendance Award, which was the last time that was going to happen. Miss Mitchell was my teacher. And yeah, this is when I moved there. You can probably find me being all weirdo. Buckle Up Kids Club, because this is one where Ohio was really pushing that we all needed to. Yeah. That's a law now. I was the announcer in our play. The spoof from the Grammy Awards, the Granny Awards. And yeah, I was the announcer for Jack and Jill's Puts the Spring Back in Your Step, because I'm a weirdo. Red Cross Home Alone Safety Course, whatever. I'm really, really smart. It doesn't seem that I am, for whatever reason. I don't know why. I'm overly talented at some things. It doesn't make sense to me. So, I was accelerated. Students understand what they suggest text. I was advanced. Okay. I'm not going to just say things in this one. This is my grade 3 reading and math achievement test results. It's all laminated or printed nicely. Acquisition of vocabulary was proficient. Reading process was above proficient. Informational text was also. And literary text was proficient. My math results. Spring score of 461. Brandon has performed the advanced level and meets the standards of math for grade 3. Soon apply to let they know the new math challenge situation. They explain the reasoning clearly and use correct language and symbols. Yeah, and I got a 432 and a 461. It only goes up to 493 on reading, which is I got a 432, and it goes up to 520, and I got a 461 on math. The state average was 414. I got a 432 on reading, and the state average was 415. I got a 461 on math. So, hey, it could be worse. I was accelerated or advanced in both. Yeah, that was cool. Everything was at or above on my Ohio achievement tests. 432, 461. Spelled my name wrong, but I was on their newspaper again. Here's the second year of that test I took. Everything is high: reading, language, and mathematics. We're all high, so you'll figure. My reading was at for acquisition of vocabulary. Reading processes, informational text, and literary text were all above. 2004, 2005. So that's again the 423. Let's see. This is my Espanol one for Brandon Christner. That's one name wrong. For Saturday enrichment classes. For the 20th of November 2004. Like I said, I took Spanish classes. I guess it was in that grade that they kicked in. I was in the newspaper again. Pinewood Derby. Bear Scout. I was the only Bear Scout for a long time. Warren City Schools report card. This thing is made of cardboard and will murder you. Okay. In my reading, I had a B first, A second, A third, B fourth. My final was an A. I had a B, an A, a B, and a B, and a B was a final for language and writing. An A, a B, an A, a B, and my final was an A in math. A B, 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 B in social studies, and final was obviously a B. Science was A, B, A, final was an A. End of year writing diagnosis test, on track, yes. Ohio Department of Education achievement test, on track, yes. Writes neatly and eligibly, my arts were all perfects. My music were all perfect, I guess. Good, great, wow. On days absent, 0 until 4th, and then I missed 3.5. So yeah, they had a little section to write, first, second, third, and fourth, how they like. Brent is a very good student. He shows much effort and lots of enthusiasm and skills at or above great level in all areas. He loves to be a peer tutor. See you on conference tonight. Blah blah blah. Continues to put forth much. Jesus, some people's handwriting, I don't understand why I can't read it. Puts forth much effort in all his subjects. He makes great connections in his reading and writing. He is very well behaved and thoughtful of others. Brennan continues to excel in all the academic areas. We'd like to see him truly be a little neater in his work, especially his writing. Brennan's a little concerning assignments focus got short, also suffered. He remains very enthusiastic in learning new skills and being a joy to have in the classroom. This was Miss Mitchell. This was my first year in Warren. That's why I got all these awards, because Warren was a little bit easier than the other place. Honor student. My mom was from Warren. My uncle went to Vienna. Let's see. World class performance. Honor roll. Perfect attendance. Second grading period. Third grading period. Honor roll. In the news again. Honor roll. First grading period, perfect attendance. Honor roll. Certificate of appreciation library helper, second grading period. Jesus. It's a lot of crap. I know this all doesn't account to anything, by the way. This is just stuff I was given throughout school, and Mom decided, you know, it'd be cute if she kept all of it. And to be fair, I will keep all of your stuff just to embarrass you along the years, because I feel like embarrassment is a much better punishment, because you'll never live it down if I embarrass you in front of your friends. I will still spank you. Don't get me wrong. But, yeah. You'll never live down embarrassment. Ever. Trust me. My friends will never let some things that have happened go. The few that I still talk to, that I consider, you know, friends. Anyways, away from the sad. 40. That was my ankle popping. No, it wasn't painful pop, it was just unexpected. I didn't break my ankle, it just hurts a little. Now what I mean to say, it popped like popping your knuckles. My ankle pops like that. So yeah, that was that grade. That amazing 3rd grade. 4th grade me. All the stats. Take off my hat because I'm getting a little hot in here. Yeah. Hot in here and I blow my hands. So yeah, let's get out 4th grade. I went to 2 schools in 4th grade, which gave me leeway to be a little... I was a fucktard, I was a little prick, son of a bitch. This is when I moved from Ohio to Illinois. I went to Garfield in Ohio and Thompson in Illinois. So, Thompson School, Broadway Extravaganza. What the heck was I? Oh Jesus, what was I? I won't grow up actor. I was a kid. I spelled my name right. That's a first. I did a little video game report on a newspaper because they wanted me to do something for the news paper, which was this thing, Thompson Tigers Gazette. So I did a video game report on Super Mario 64, Sonic 2, and Animal Crossing on Nintendo 64, Sega, and GameCube respectively. Certificate of Appreciation, Library Helper, 1st grading period. On a roll. Report card from Thompson. Okay. Oh no, this has warns because they eaten. This is now. Brent has had some difficulty in completing homework from Mrs. Lubert. Blah blah blah. I let everything slip because I was leaving. And I didn't want to do it. And that was my way of saying I didn't want to do it. Like that was my rebellion against leaving. This is how Illinois did their report cards, and they were amazing because it's so much simpler. 2nd quarter, I was reading at T, which is where they want 4th graders to read at the end of the year. So, at the end of the 4th quarter, I was reading at U, Illinois BQRSTU. I was one above. Reading, I got a B. Math, I got a C. 4th, science, I got a B. Social studies, I got an A and a B. I don't know. Here we go. B, C, B, B, C. Music perfect. PE perfect. Visual arts sort of perfect. You know, I'm not very good at art. Attendance. I missed 4 days. Tisk tisk. Have a great summer. Do well in reading. Pleasure to have in class. Pleasure to have in class, and you'll see that a lot if you ever see my report cards. I'm not a prick in class, but I'm not very active. I'm a very quiet sort of person. It's sort of my thing. Honor roll for Thompson. Honor roll for Thompson. Attendance for Thompson. Garfield's my last picture while I was at Garfield, which is where I got my first almost concussion where I got punched in the face. Brendan Christner. Yeah. I don't know how they tried to spell my name there, but it's closer than other people have been. That shouldn't surprise you. My name is weird. Brandan, not On. So if you're ever researching me, that's what I would put. But what people like the state would put is completely different. By the way, I still don't have my license or permit, and I've wanted to get them, but I hate being pushed to do it or bothered by it, so I just haven't. And mostly, I just don't want to travel with Mom, because that will be terrible. I'm not gonna lie, it'll be terrible. Woo, 45 minutes in already. 45, 35 seconds now, and we're just now rounding 5th grade. I am a senior. I'm so sorry. Started this, but I gotta finish it. Let's move 5th grade. That's stats. Pause the video, maybe you can catch it. Oh, I've been sitting way too crouched wise. My back's hurting me now. Oh, I'm in that rocking chair behind me, which is all folded in half because it's my gaming chair. Yeah, I'm already sitting in a rocking chair. Oh god. Anything else in here? Nope. Okay. Report card for 5th grade. Two papers. I don't even know what this is. I can't understand anything on this paper. If you want to decipher it years later when you find this, or if you find this and my mom doesn't somehow get rid of it, feel free. So yeah. First quarter I was already reading at U, obviously. Second quarter I was reading at V. Fourth quarter I was reading at X because they wouldn't let me go any farther. W, X, Y, and Z, and they wouldn't let me read Y or Z. That's angle key. It's all good. Went on a field trip this year, somewhere where I got to spend a night away on a field trip with school. Mom, have a nice summer and good luck at middle school. Thank you. Pleasure to have a class. 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 People write that because it's the easiest thing to say, and you don't want to offend a mom because you can get fired. And again, maybe not as big as before, but report cards. 2006, 2007. Student of the week. Don't remember why I got that. Attendance. Promotion from 5th to 6th. Attendance. That's a really thick card. There we go. It's 2. Attendance. Outstanding achievement. Music class. Go figure. Certificate of award. Brandon, spelled wrong, prisoner. Peer mediation. Something I did that year, which nobody else got to, or only like 2 or 3 people got to. Exit program. So when we graduated, USS Columbia, I stayed there with my Boy Scouts. Submarine. Got some torpedo juice, which is root beer. Individual student report, grade 5. Meet standards in math, and I exceeded standards as low as possible in math. Oh, sorry, math, and I met standards in reading. Again, if you can find this later on, it's better for you. I did better than 81% of students in reading and 90% in math. Most improved on in my subjects. I don't even know which ones. Civil War timeline. I guess 5th grade might already terrible. Adding and subtracting. My handwriting is terrible. Got perfect on this. Dear Mom, I made Mike's lunch, his tea in the fridge. Love you. You're welcome. Your son, Brandon. I don't even remember. Me and Mike have almost always butted heads, so it's a surprise to me that I did that back then. I must have changed. I've grown up a lot. A lot has changed. A lot of things have been said, and I realized that they are selfish people. Not to say I'm not a selfish person, but I can't hold on to my money basically because whenever somebody needs it, it's gone. You need something from me, you just ask. I'll see if I can do about it, and I can get it for you. You know what I mean? A lot of people I know are pregnant or have kids already. It's just 6th grade, middle school, yeah. Still rocking the comb over. Don't anymore. Did a lot back then. Yeah. You understand. Obviously, as the years have gone on, I have stopped giving as much effort. 6th grade, not much in there. That is amazing. That's awesome. Since we're almost there, I'm alone, silent. I'm alone and silent most of the time. I wonder how many islands are undiscovered. I hear night calling me. I see my actions affecting people. I want to be a scientist. I am a loner and silent most of the time. I pretend I am the master of the wind. I feel connected to spirits. I touch souls. I worry about the planet. I cry when my father left my mom and Ohio for Texas. I am a loner and silent most of the time. I understand life is not fair. I say kids have little rights. For some reason, it's infinite. I do not devices that give infinite energy. I try to make helpful inventions. I hope to make the future better. I am a loner and quiet most of the time. I had to make a poem. It's very sad. Yeah, stopped caring. Second semester report card. A, C, B, C, B, B, A in band, math, science, English, anthology? I don't even know. Social studies, respectively. Oh, team and band. Yeah, band. A, B, 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 A, B, B, A, C, B, band, math, science, English, anthology, social studies, and band. Band concert. Below standards in my report, don't even care. Flynn Middle School Orchestra Band. Yeah, it's red. Trying to hurry things along. This year wasn't very surprising. Between 7th and 8th grades, I left Illinois for North Carolina. So this is when I met. I can't believe I didn't put her in my friends. I met Cheyenne, and I fell in love. Honestly, I could say I still am. Definitely, like most of the times, yeah. I wish I could do a lot more to help her than I have. I've been away for too long, and I'm sorry. I know it sounds like I'm getting emotional. I'm not really sure if I am or I'm just tired. Orchestra and band. Again, red, whatever. I don't understand why. Outstanding reading ISAT achievement. ISAT. Yeah, that was the thing. Semester 2, I got a B, B, C, C, B, 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 C, 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 F, F. Health B, band B, social studies B. Math C, science C, publications C. English F, publications F. Publications did not like me. I did not like class. It was the yearbook. Band C, band D, social studies B, math F, science D, publications F, English F. Yeah. You can tell where this trend is going already. Poster project, I got perfect. That's why I kept it. The Think Link Reading Assessment Award. Think Link. Math Assessment Award. Another band. I know I'm really rushing this, but it's already 55 minutes and 10 seconds. I will show you my 7th grade picture because I didn't before. I know I showed you 6th grade. My last year in Rockford. I miss all of them so much, and I'm sorry I can't be there, guys. If you can hear this, I'm sorry I miss you all, and bring tears to my eyes when I think about y'all. So yeah, that was me. Not as chubby as I look. 8th grade. Didn't cut my hair from 7th to 8th, or all of 8th till 9th. 9th grade I had to, high school. Get stuff done. All that. Get this stuff out. I just had it out the other day too. I was looking at it. Jesus, how much stuff is in 8th grade? I know. Like, holy crap. Okay, that's all of it. Cabarrus County. Pleasure to have in class, pleasure to have in class, pleasure to have blah 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 blah. Always a pleasure to have in class. Lady and man, I did attend summer school. I did. That 8th grade year, I effed up and I had to go to summer school. But like always, just to annoy people because I'm weird, I scored great on all my tests. I was in the top percentiles. Maybe it was the year after that, but yeah, I always did good in testing and stuff like that, and that annoyed a lot of people. You had to get a 3 or 4, and I got 2s on a couple things, so I had to go. I only guessed on my math thing, or my science, and this annoys a lot of my people that I used to know down there. There was a teacher that was infamously hard. I guessed all his questions and passed, perfectly, so yeah, not perfectly, but very, very well. Concert band, my director hated me. Band again. This is the last year I did band, by the way. Band again. 3 band concerts. You needed a pass to visit the school, so my mom has 2 passes. We went to go see the Battleship Wisconsin. Terrible picture. We were all doing something different in the picture. Decade of Precision Rick. I got a 25 out of 30, a 15 out of 15, a 15 out of 15, a 20 out of 20, a 20 out of 20. I did Vietnam weapons, tanks, airplanes, helicopters, which are the Chinooks, Napalm, and Agent Orange. I did not do. I got a 95 out of 100. This is what I had to do for my summer school. Basically, I'd go in a room, I'd type for a while, screw around. The child has not met the guideline, blah blah blah, go to summer school. I get to go. Score 91, I get to get promoted. Yeah, summer school, 8th grade. Never wanted to happen again. Have to pass all my classes this time, or I don't get to graduate. Don't get to go to the Air Force. Have to stay around. Not happening. I'm leaving this place. Leaving it far behind me. There are some good people, but for the most part, it's terrible people in a terrible place. Full of terrible people, which makes it a terrible place. I look like a freaking creep in 9th grade, because that's how they made me look. This was my last year in Cabarrus. I only got to stay there for 3 years. I miss the place. It is my home. Because of the people there. But yeah, this is 9th grade. Got in trouble a lot. I talked about this already. This is when I went flying. This is my disciplinary effect. I tried to send out an immunization format. Things I've been immune to. That did not work because they didn't have my records, I haven't had a shot about that stuff in a very, very, very long time. So yeah, all my report cards and stuff. Again, I'll let you guys look through them later. It's already an hour long. Driver's ed, I was number 3. I was so afraid to be in driver's ed. I didn't want to drive, and once I got the hang of it, it was nice and all, but the teacher yelled, and that never makes it easy. But yeah, this is my last year there, 2010 to 2011. My friends, I don't even have them listed. Like, that's how sad I am. That was the year of Mercedes. And I know she will never hear this. I did something wrong, and I don't know what it is. I'll never know what it is. I'm sorry for doing it, whatever it was. I wish I could make it up. I wish you could see these, so I can prove to you I wanted to make it up. You're a really good friend to me. And yeah, I did fall in love with you for a while, and that probably screwed things up pretty bad. But yeah. Oh, 10th grade was my last year there. Sadie, Wyatt, and Kelsey were my friends. So yeah, freshman and sophomore year. Kelsey was my ex-girlfriend. I don't know how she's doing anymore. I haven't talked to her in a while. But yeah. In my yearbook photo, it was uniform day and it was yearbook makeup day, and nobody told me that my collar was poking out. So my uniform is in my picture. Failed my Holocaust and Genocide class. In school suspension. In my book, which I have not kept anymore, she ripped the page out because fuck her. This woman, I will speak freely about. Fuck Mrs. God, I even forget her name. I hate her so much. Parker. Did not like her. I said on my thing, I wish she wasn't such a bitch. Those are the exact words I wrote. She interpreted it as herself. She goes, I just wish Mrs. Parker wasn't such a bitch. In my class journal, which I'm allowed to write anything I want in. And I didn't even get to sign it. Mr. Cook just sort of gave me the attention. So that was a thing. This I want to defy completely. This is my plan test. Yeah, watch this thing. Thought that other one was big. Bigger than the friggin' screen, all the way up on it. Bigger than my TV screen. That's sad. So, my composite score was an 81. I did really well on almost everything. College readiness wasn't so good. I could be distributing and dispatching, transport operation and related, forestry related, computer info and specialties. Yeah, basically all these things. Manufacturing and processing, mechanical, electrical specialities, distribution, dispatching, transportation and operation relative, agriculture, computer, construction, crafts, manufacturing, and mechanical and electrical specialities. Where is soldier? Oh, it's not in here. Go figure. I've always wanted to be a soldier, even if I never said it out loud. I never put that up in the back, and this is giant. My plan test. Got to keep the freaking form. I don't know why. One two one three three 823 was my pass. Yeah, just it was my last year there. I missed them all so much. I'm so sorry, Mercedes. Whatever I did, I wish we could at least talk. You know what I mean? You're one of the few people that I've told everything to. So yeah. If you somehow find this, I'm sorry. I miss you. I miss all of you guys. Alyssa, Alex, Kelsey, all of you. I miss you. So, away from the really sadness, this was my first year at Green, 11th grade. I won't do 12th grade because it's not over yet and there's nothing in it. There's stuff written on the page, but the stats aren't worth it. So yeah, this is already an hour long, and the only thing in 11th grade, it seems like, is my report card. So yeah, I haven't been promoted at all since I got here. I got all my credits last year. Yeah, I have kept my rank from my old school. I've kept all my rules from my old school. I've kept all my oak leaves from my old school. I've kept all my awards from my school. I've earned nothing here but normal class credits, and I'm pretty sure Captain and Chief do not like me. They are not good instructors. They do not want to be there, and yeah. So that's this video, which is an hour long. It's actually, yeah, it's 2 in the morning now. I'm so sorry. I love you all. I miss you all. I'll talk to you later. If anything happens to me, I'm so sorry I wasn't around to be there for you guys. I wish I could. I wish I could save you. I always wanted to be the hero that's there for everybody. Bye.